Sometimes dreams don't show the destination, they show if you're ready to walk that path. If shoes are showing up as a key symbol in your dream, it is generally not about fashion. It is about the fact that your life is about to start on a new path. Let's talk about a few ways that shoes can show up in your dreams and what they're going to symbolize at the basic level. They can symbolize preparation, they can symbolize your life path, they can symbolize, are you ready or do you not feel ready to move forward? They can symbolize your identity, believe it or not. They can also symbolize that you're about to walk into a new season or that you are prepared to walk out the coming season. Shoes, as you can tell, when they are focused on at any point in your dream, they're important. Pay attention. And I'm going to walk you through actually a recent dream I had where one of the key symbols was shoes. And I'm sharing it even though it's not come to pass yet because it is perfectly designed to help you understand how to break down the shoe symbol in your personal dream. But before we do that, I want to talk to those that are new here. My name is Nicole, and I firmly believe that your dreams at night are helping decode your future. And I'm passionate about helping people learn how to break down the symbols in their dreams so they can begin to understand what's trying to be communicated to them in their nightlife. So if you like this conversation, please hit the like button and subscribe. That way you'll know when new videos come out and it tells the algorithms that people like you like content like this. All right, before I dig into my personal dream, shoes have so many meanings that I really want to make sure to highlight and help you understand all the ways in which you can break this down. So for instance, if you are seeing a new pair of shoes, which I've had in my dreams before, that means you have a new season or a new opportunity that's coming. So that's going to be your key symbol. Something new is coming. And then you're going to look at the feelings and the symbols all around those shoes to help decipher what is that new season or opportunity going to look like. Old shoes on the opposite end of this is going to be like your past identity or a comfort zone. And this is actually where we're going to go with the dream that I had last month is like old comfort zone. You can also have dreams where you have like the wrong shoes. Perhaps they don't fit right or they're someone else's shoes. And that can definitely point you in the direction that your dream is trying to help you decode. And then you can have no shoes. Again, this is going to go back to my dream today. And that's that feeling of being like unprepared, that you just do not feel prepared for what you're being called into or what's about to happen. Tight shoes can sometimes represent like a pressure or a pain. Broken shoes can sometimes show like you're in like a burnout period of your life or you're burned out with whatever the other symbols in the dreams are trying to paint the picture for. Someone giving you shoes can be a person that's actually helping you get prepared for or helping support you in this new season or this new opportunity that the shoes are and the dream is trying to direct you towards. Oftentimes, the most common thing that you're going to glean from a dream in which one of the key symbols is shoes is that you're about to head into a new direction in life. And these are really great preparatory dreams. And remember, the dreams are not like tarot cards. They're not psychic. They're not telling you the step-by-step thing that's going to happen, like you're going to get this new promotion at your current job. It's not what it is. It is a 1,000-foot view that get ready because change is coming. And here's all the things around that change that I'm letting you know. So you can begin to have an understanding of probably where that change is coming from, and then begin to prepare your heart, your mind, your body, your soul to walk out that change. The purpose of that is to prepare you generally emotionally for it. Sometimes it can help you get into a preparation in your physical life, and that's great. And I've had that happen. I've used dreams to begin to structure my life to be prepared for what change it shows is coming. However, it mostly is an emotional, it's like a mindset change. So those dreams are coming at night. They're coming to you symbolically. They're all very mind oriented. So the that's what you're doing. You're getting your emotional state of being prepared and ready for what's coming. Another great way, and I want to touch on this from some of the symbols, is that like if the shoes aren't yours or they don't fit properly or they're not the right size or style, sometimes that means that there's something that's like misaligned in your life and your dream is trying to cue you in like this is a part of your life that is misaligned with your mission or your destiny, or it's misaligned and it's perhaps preventing you from moving into the cleansing or the healing that you need in order to break down the walls that are going to open the doors to your next opportunity, to your next season in life, or to the breakthrough that you've been ruminating on, the thing that you're wanting, needing breakthrough in your future. If those shoes, if there's something in the feeling of their dream like it's just not quite right, start looking for something in the dream that points to what is not right, so that you can look in your actual life and say, okay, what part of the symbols in this dream is showing me that in this season or in this place of my life is misaligned, and I need to get the proper sized shoes or the proper terrain shoes for this season. I want to jump into this dream that I had last month because I think this is going to be the practical application. You can see how I practically put symbols into the dreams and break it down with my own feelings and my own history and my own truth, right? Inside what the dream is trying to tell me. And then you can kind of see how I use that moving forward to be prepared for the change that it's showing. So this room actually had just February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day of last month. And I'm going to read just the second part of the dream for you because the first part, honestly, and this is a great teaching opportunity. The first part, I have somewhat of an understanding of the meaning because the people in the dream have been in my dreams before, but I really don't have a complete understanding of what this dream is trying to communicate to me. The second part of the dream, it was like it clicked right away because of this shoe symbol, and I'm able to. This is what allows you to just take what you can from the dream today and use it and be prepared with it, and leave the rest on the table, put it on the shelf, put it in your document where you keep all your dreams, because one day it's going to make sense when the second part of the dream that I have more understanding about comes to pass. Then I'm going to go back and look at the first part of the dream and it's probably going to make more sense at that time. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm in a big space, maybe like a school cafeteria, and it's time for us all to leave that space. But I'm looking around and I can't find my light gray flip flops. And it seems like I've been missing my flip flops since I had returned to this place. And so then I end up just having to start walking without any shoes on at all. And I don't like that feeling. I really want to find my flip flops. And then, oh, this is neat. I'm going to touch on this. When I woke up from the dream, literally in reality, when I wake up from the dream, I keep thinking about the 2 chocolate, 1 mint smoothie dream. So I think I need to go back to it. This is kind of a side note, okay? But it's really cool, and I'm glad I wrote this down, and I'm glad I accidentally read it to you because I want to sidebar this with you. When you wake up from the dream, sometimes you're then also receiving critical information because your brain isn't, you're not thinking that yourself. It's like something you wake up to. I had one time where I woke up to the smell of coffee. No one was making coffee in my house. That was actually significant to the dream that I was having. Well, this time, the fact that that 2 chocolate, 1 mint smoothie dream, now this is a dream I had many years ago. I remember it because it hadn't come to pass yet. And what this was doing for me was my nightlife waking me up and saying, okay, the dream I just gave you is connected to the 2 chocolate, 1 mint smoothie dream. Okay, if that makes any sense. So I did go back and look at the dream. I still don't have a complete understanding, although I have much more understanding about the chocolate mint smoothie dream. It was a provisionary. That dream, just basically the way it connects to what I'm about to tell you, is that dream showed that I was late to work. And then I thought, well, maybe I could get some errands done before I get to work. But then suddenly I look down and I'm perfectly dressed for work. But then I didn't have time to eat. And I'm like, you know what? I just know I'm going to I'm going to be able to buy something because it's a grocery store I'm working at. I'm going to be able to buy something throughout the night and it'll be fine. And in the cooler of where I was working was 2 chocolate smoothies and 1 mint smoothie. And that mint smoothie, man, I just take down immediately. And then I know the other 2 chocolates are my provision to make it through the night shift that I was going to work. Okay. So that will tie into what I'm about to tell you about these shoes. For instance, this big space, maybe like a school cafeteria. This school cafeteria is, I've had a lot of school dreams. I'm probably going to do a video on that for you guys soon because that's such a common dream that we have. What this is showing, among other dreams that I've had recently and are coming up, is like the end of a training season for me. So these dreams, not just this one, but others I have, are showing that I am about to have a season shift. I've talked about this recently. My life is about to shift. And from what I can tell in my dreams, we're looking at about a 90-day period where I'm going to see small shifts that end up being a very big shift. I believe around the 1 year mark that my husband passed away. We're about 90 days out. All right. This is where dreams they just give you this huge view of what's coming, and it just takes some of the scary and unknown out of life. Now, so that's showing the ending. That's a school cafeteria. That's showing the ending of that season, and not just for me, but for many others, because it's a group of people and we are leaving. Now, here's the important part. These light gray flip-flops, they're real. I really did wear them out this summer and I had to finally throw them away. They were my favorite flip-flops. I loved them. They were comfortable. They were worn in. They didn't even look good anymore. I looked like a hobo, but I didn't care because I loved the way these flip-flops felt. Here's the critical part. I can't find them. And if you see in the dream, I had not been able to find them since returning to this place. So I've returned to this place of learning. And the whole time I've not had my comfortable flip-flops. And that's true. That resonates for this season I've been walking out, that I don't have the comfort level that I would like. And I want it back before I have to go on this next part of my journey. I want my comfortable shoes back. I want my comfortable history. I want what makes life comfortable for me. And guess what? This dream is showing me that I have to move my butt forward without the comfortable shoes. Do you see how I'm preparing myself emotionally for the shift that I'm about to walk into? I can't wait around to be comfortable. I cannot wait around for my circumstances to feel clean and comfortable and warm and inviting. No, I have to walk it barefoot. Barefoot, if you remember, is not having shoes. That can go back to feeling unprepared. So this dream is preparing me. Hey, Nicole, shifts are coming. You're about to go through a season shift, a big one, because I've seen this in my other dreams. It's going to be a big shift in my life. And you're going to feel unprepared, and suck it up, Buttercup, because you got to move forward. Now, because I understand that part of the dream and what that is telling me, and then it links back to where I will be properly dressed when I show up to work, okay? And I will have the provision that I need to get me through the night. This is preparing my mind, my will, and my emotions to plow forward when the uncomfortable shift comes. You see how cool that is? This is why your dreams matter. Okay? You need to pay attention to your dreams, and right now we're talking about these shoe dreams, and I have many other shoe dreams, some of which I have complete understanding, some of which I don't. But they're always important. Shoes show you your preparation for what comes next. So, when you see shoes in your dreams, pay attention. Do they fit? Are they your favorite? Are you missing them? Do you not have shoes? Are they too tight? Are they too big? Are they tennis shoes? Are they flip-flops like mine? Are they ice skates? What is it? What mode of shoes are you wearing? Because that information is about to unlock or decode your future season shift. If you made it all the way through to the end of this episode, thank you so much for watching. I love talking about dreams, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, hit the subscribe button because this channel is only here because of you. And And if you want to dive deeper into your own dreams, I have a free community for that. See the link below.